That's what you got to do, don't you? You got to add yourself to the screen. Otherwise, you've got no sound. Is that better? There's the lag. Okay, fix that. Wait a minute. Now look at that pin. Look at that pinned comment up there. How about that? Hey, there you go. Come up, say hello, Wog. Yeah, I've got another 2 days off before us. Well, then it's Easter, I guess. But before I have to get back into real life again, this is going to be a shock. So I had a bit of a sleep in, and I woke up and PHI was live, so I can sit here for an hour and leave a chat space if you like. It's something not as easy as I start to ramble. I sort of things come into my head to talk about. So yeah, look at me, Wog. Kind of impressed myself, but it sort of indicates that I'm doing this a bit too much. This is like the third day in a fucking row. So what's the time? Must be 4 o'clock in the morning to 1-ish, I guess, depending on where you are over there. Let's get it, kid. I listened to a couple of streams, well, bits of streams last night when I was falling asleep, and it's kind of interesting. I didn't really see myself as taking a huge L against Brian and Jeff the other night, but it's funny how things get interpreted. Brian seems like a really good guy. I see this. So the more it's sort of talked about, the more it seems to be popping back up. With 141 Kelly, okay. Yeah, what's this thing about him? Has he got child support back payments? Has he of 80,000 crowns? I think CCC co-founder was saying, and a few others were putting out there. Sounds like a interesting guy. I don't know if anyone saw that video that he put up the other night, or Jeff put up, of his house that he was supposed to be at. I don't know. He looked like a bloody. I don't know how you get a house in that state. Before even looking at leaking sewage and foundations that are supposedly sagging. There was ceilings hanging out and holes in fucking walls and crap everywhere. Soaked insulation up in the ceilings. You think, okay, my suspicion is that the water that he's calling in the basement that he's calling sewerage is just broken, leaky pipes from the bloody from the rest of the place, and it's all just run downstairs and accumulated in the basement. Kelly people here. Do we need to get rid of them, Harper? Is that like because they've got a bit of a reputation, haven't they, as being all those bloody wokies and Edward, talk like that. Edward. Sure, Edward. That sort of really annoying fucking tone. We're reading Kelly here. Joe Samson, Stan. Kelly boy. Caps a Kelly boy. Serena, I don't know, whichever street corner she happens to be working on at the time. I don't know whether she's California or not. When it's time to shut it off, because Harper starts typing M's in chat. Although Bill Evans is a Cali boy, isn't he? He seems quite reasonable. So who was live last night? I saw, what's his name? Birthday boy Bill Powell seemed to have a long one. I'm sure that was full of some entertaining, level-headed, considerate guests, as always. There goes Harper. It's time to cut it off. But I think Vic, Jeff, here's the thing, Jeff and Brian, I know your mum's listening, so if she can pass on the message to maybe come up here or come into chat, I think Vic should go and fix up Brian's house for a couple of free Bibles, because I think Vic needs to find fucking God and you need to find someone to renovate your bloody basement. I think that would be a win-win. Match made in heaven. I think old Brian and Vic could get on really well. One's mad and one's a cunt. And one's a mad cunt and one's just a cunt. Excuse me. But with a high IQ one, obviously, at 161 or 164 or whatever it was. That clearly came through. Such a nice, Christian sort of guy. I like that about him. I liked his vibe, how understanding and forgiving he was, and how he liked to sort of lead people to the Lord, and try to bring them to his side, so to speak. But if you look at what's fucking happened in his life with his house falling apart and his wife getting sick, and then his RV and these frozen pipes and these thawed pipes that were then leaking, and his need for skirts and his obvious lack of fucking money. And then all the family tragedies that they've had with the number of deaths that Jeff's had in his family in the last 6 months, shall we say, at least. You've got to ask yourself, if you're praying to a fucking God and that's the hand that you get dealing, maybe you're on the wrong fucking team, or you're doing something wrong, boys. Yeah, maybe they should extradite God and get him to come and fucking answer for giving them such a shitty life. Although, on the other hand, it could be that it's just fucking them. Yeah, that's another possibility, I guess, isn't it? But always good to see fucking Jeff with a live. It's always quite interesting. Usually chat's fun. Although the other night it seemed a bit bloody odd, to tell you the truth. It was loaded with the Ed supporters. And Locke was up there bloody facilitating the conversation, which seemed fucking odd as well. Rob J. What the fuck am I smoking, Telly? Nothing. Cat babe, nothing. See, I lost my train of thought now. Yeah, it was weird. I smell something going on there. And then straight away, Ed had his replaying how Ryan got owned by Brian. I was like, fucking, did he really? I just saw a nasty fucking little wannabe religious man taking a ping at someone because they were an atheist. Smooth talker, mate. Jeff's brother is anything but a smooth talker. You see what he did to Brian, and then he found out to me that, he's an atheist, so I can go down that route. I found out where his updates come from. I had a bit of a look at his channel, and if you go into his community post, he's copy pasted his updates on his channel, his YouTube channel. So that's his sort of main begging site. Is he puts his fucking traumas into community posts and then reposts those on the GoFundMe page. So there's in fact, if you go and have a look through those, there's even more tragedies that's hit his family. Poor guy, that he's, that by the grace of God and, everyone who helps him out, that he's so grateful for. You can get updates on those. Brian the Beggar. Actually, Drone Racer, interesting you should say that, because on one of his updates and one of his community posts, Brian actually I can't remember where it is. I didn't sub to him. But it goes something like this. I've had a lot of trouble eating in the last 2 weeks and my stomach's uncomfortable, and I've had a lot of male family members have died of stomach cancer. I hope, it passes. I'm praying that it passes soon, or at least I'm eating again or some fucking shit like that. So he's linking his deaths in his family to stomach cancer, that he's got a stomach ache, and maybe it's cancer, folks. I could be on the way out. Feel sorry for me. I guess, but it must have only been like a 2-week cancer, because it sort of went away. By the next post, I think it was frozen RV pipes were in focus again. And what's this thing about the 80K? I'm interested on that. Does anyone know about that? Someone might have put it in there. Apparently he owes $80,000 in backdated child support to someone. Yeah, 5-minute camper like savvy. Cat fishing for nudes. It's just fucking hilarious to me how two sides can interpret different shit in two different ways. It's like, how NTF can be a victim in all of this, I've got no fucking idea. She came in as a liar. She's shown herself as deceptive all the way through. She's deceiving her fucking husband. She's lying about only sending pics to one other person. And it's still poor NTF. It's like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? I mean, if she just stand up and fucking own it and say, yeah, well, I'm just this arsehole. But she said, I only lied once. It's like, well, yeah, you kept the lie going for about 2 weeks, as I remember. It wasn't just one fucking lie that you just accidentally said. And then she was saying, I heard her say something about, I never run. But I only run, but I come back. If I do something wrong, I'll run on then for a bit, and then I'll come back and straighten it up. So, fuck it, I don't know. But, I think the smart people have got a number, and it's like, why would you fucking trust it? Yeah, but I don't know, Cap. I still, when you listen to people like, I know, FCC particularly, he'll just fucking pick the opposite point just to be a fucking asshole, just to instigate stuff. I mean, it's people like him that are one of the biggest problems in my view, because they just, they'll start whispering in someone's ear that somebody said something or somebody did something. And, oh, yeah, this person did that. And I don't know, it's the lowest kind of, it's not funny. It just makes things fucking worse. It doesn't make anything better for fucking anybody. I mean, you can call me a cunt and an asshole and an argumentative prick, but at least I feel like I'm fucking trying to just set things fucking straight and call out bullshit when people are fucking saying it. Because there seems to be this thing that, so you can't challenge anyone's fucking background. It's like, no, fucking bullshit. It's like, if you make a fucking claim about something, then you should fucking back it up. It's not fucking fantasy land here, because it translates into real life at some point. All of the, the stories and the fucking lies, and then you start asking for fucking money because you want this or you want fucking that. It's like, sorry. You got to fucking back it up. Yeah, it's a funny old place. And so your old Ray popped up again. That's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, so yeah, Ray was straight on fucking Brian. So like Brian seems like a fucking decent guy. Seems like I think he'd said a couple of things about what's his name, about Jeff in the background on Nunya's stream the other night. And it sounds like someone's fucking whispered in his ear and he's come out in a fucking reconciliatory tone and saying that Brian's a good guy and his next fucking live, which I thought was interesting. He sort of wound back his comments about Jeff. And then Ed had mysteriously gone fucking super pro Jeff yesterday, as had Ed's supporters. Yeah, with Lock up there too, facilitating, saying, oh, there's fucking Team Jeff going all of a sudden. What's the story with that? But again, it could just be my paranoid paranoid sense. Bullshit meter going overboard. G'day, Vlad. Yeah, Vlad's offered to fix Brian's basement for free, which is kind of good of him, I think. So I need to catch up with some chat here. Oh, is he? Yeah, I'm sure he is, mate. He's always trying to spin shit on me. I can't listen to him, to tell you the truth. He just is, I don't know, his fucking tone and his whole attitude is so fucking transparently fucking false that, you know, I can't do anything. He's just a horrible little man. He's going to come unstuck. I've got no doubt about that. No doubt about that in my mind at all. I mean, I see it happening here too. People will pick up on shit and try to spin it in a way which is favourable or make it worse than it is. And, you know, I'll go to that fucking LB thing. It's like, yeah, with that temperature thing, it was like, okay. I don't know. It seemed like a fucking beat up to me. She said something and the kid had a temperature and it wasn't as high as everybody decided it was and started this rumour about it being 105 or whatever the fuck it was. I can't remember the exact numbers, but I know it wasn't that fucking high. You know, and that was used as a bit of a fucking go at her sort of thing. And it was like, her problem is that she bought into it and then went into defence mode instead of, excuse me, instead of just going, this is bullshit and ignoring it, you know. So it does happen over here. And I'll fucking look at, you know, I'm no fan of fucking LB, but fair's fair. I think she's super sensitive, you know, going on about this clown and these well, you know, who talks about kids and putting them in a well? It's like, yeah, it's a fucking joke. It's not about the kid, it's about you, lady. Yeah. Speaking of clowns, get your fucking ass up here, clown. I fucking, you know, clown just bloody goes around making trouble. Now, I've got to say, this PHI thing, that Tommy Docs fucking threw me yesterday. And I do want to hear what Tommy Boy has got to say about that. I heard what PHI's got to say. It sort of makes sense, and I could see it, but I was, you know, it happens where whether it's you know, often it's accidental. You sort of, if you're given your rationale for why you've done something, you're looking at it solely from your side. And I know Tommy Boy's fucking certainly been pressing buttons and been fixated on her Nunya, but I've got, yeah, I'm fucking still not sure about this. You know, it was out there, therefore it's public information sort of thing. It's, yeah, fucking maybe it's like, I mean, my information is out there publicly. Everybody's is. It's just whether or not it's linked to your alt name some way. You know, if I look in here, say Harper, I know Harper's information is probably available on some public forum. But unless there's a connection to her name and that government name publicly somewhere. Anyway, that's going to be a topic. So, I'm fucking, I just, I was over in Eds before and they were going, oh, I wonder what Tinley's fucking view on that is. He's a two-faced cunt and so on. And so that's what my position is on that. I have to understand PHI's position on that. There seems to be a lot in there though. There's this server thing going on, and then the shit that Tommy Boy's fucking antagonised her directly. But there seems to be a lot of shit going on between this boys club server and which again, and I asked Nunya last night, well, how surely then that means everybody that's involved in that server was equally to blame, which would include fucking Ray. So, and Ray seems to have got fucking, maybe not from PHI, but certainly from a lot of people that are backing PHI and her anger against Tommy Boy being in that server. Yet Ray seems to be, I don't know, all of a sudden clean on that. And my understanding was he was the ruler of that server. But again, that's just a question that I've got. It's not, it just opens up more questions. I'm not sort of judging anything on it yet. It's just some sort of questions. Serena, God. Serena, shouldn't you be with Rumsky looking for eclipses or something? Yeah, Tommy, it's 10 o'clock over here. I mean, Tommy's probably working. I mean, it was interesting, though, to see his face. I don't know. I mean, it's out there now, I guess. I had trouble seeing Tommy Boy as anything but that bloody avatar that he uses, to be honest. That's how I see him. I saw that character last night and I was thinking, I can't see that person saying jabroni. Party people. Hang on, let's go back. Sorry. Fucking it might help me if I sort of feed on what you guys are saying instead of rambling off on my own little track. See, I can't walk and chew gum. This is why I'm discovering why you need a sidekick up here. So they can keep things going when you're... Yeah, exactly, Serena. That's enabling, isn't it? It's nothing but fucking enabling. It's like, you go, girl. You know, they were so mean to you. It's fucking revenge porn. So I fucking honestly, I think as soon as you put your fucking stuff on Pornhub in public at any point in fucking previous time, the claim of fucking revenge porn goes out the fucking window. Just, you know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm playing catch up now, guys. Like fuck my life, right? It's wild. Yeah, it's like she's got shorts on and shit. It's not like she's naked for one thing. She's had she's had porno. She's been dumping porno on Pornhub, and as I understand it, the only reason she took it down is because of some other married man that she wanted to fuck sprung her. You know, which is, you know, fine. I don't know if she wants to do that. I'm not judging at that. It's like, but don't fucking lie about it. Don't tell people that you're fucking not doing other shit or that you're a. Now, that's the thing that I have trouble with. Okay, I'll come down. I'll try and. Okay, yeah, done that. Right. I don't know what Lana said about Ray. Is Lana here? G'day, Lana. I might have missed you. I see Vlad's here. So, yeah, that means he's up making a 5-course breakfast for fucking Lala. He's such a bloody simp, is Vlad, isn't he? I mean, we need less of these really nice guys. It just doesn't sort of work. Yeah, good question. Definitely been here. But I love that he's been here, but he's doing, been around. What's going on? Oh, I didn't know about that. Tell me about that. Who's NTF? Is she a catcher? It's like, fuck off. Sorry, but, I don't know. Bloody Ray. Shouldn't say fucking that. I know I've been a bit fucking harsh on him, but so was everybody. I think, I don't know. I mean, he's a funny fucking guy, and I'm sure he's fucking very generous, spirit, and all that kind of stuff. And he catches, which is great. So he's fucking way in front of me on that. But this is the drama side of things, after all. We're just that sort of entertainment area, I guess. So people are going to form opinions on you. Yeah, it's bizarre, isn't it? Why? But I just don't understand why he's getting this support from fucking Ed and Locke and that whole fucking, like, the crew that goes along with Ed, like Angela G and fucking Juniper and all them, and they all seem to follow around and let's go and support Jeff now because Ed's supporting Jeff, and they destroyed Ryan, yay! It's like, I don't know. Is that why they like him? Because he destroyed Ryan? If he did, which it certainly didn't appear that way to me. But we like him now because he destroyed Ryan. Is that the way it fucking is? And Ed buying this thing about, oh yeah, Jeff's just a good guy. Sometimes he embellishes things. It's like, yeah, if you want to wind it back to that, fine. If you want to take it back to that sort of that level, but I don't know. I think, I mean, I've certainly got a higher expectation of people's fucking integrity in real life and on here. The only reason I find Jeff entertaining now is to go and watch the bloody chat, because the chat's really funny as Jeff rambles. But now he's got his extradition team happening. Yeah, okay, this is what you're talking about. Okay, FCC, I think you're talking about there, aren't you, Cap? Yeah, I agree with you, mate. I think he's been given some ultimatums. I mean, if I was in a relationship, there's no way I would have the time to spend the amount of time that I'm spending on here, let alone fucking FCC. It just, there's extenuating circumstances for me at the moment anyway, where I've got a bit of fucking time where I can do this kind of shit. But if you had a bloody wife and kids at home with you, will you spend as much time as he does? I mean, yeah, accuse me of the same thing, but I can tell you one thing: I'm sitting here in the house and there's nobody else in it except me. So who was Ray? Who was Rockin' Ray? Had to catch up. Not until 8th of April. Oh, is that, what's that? That's the eclipse, is it? Have to have an eclipse update. Fucking miles behind here. 165. Fucking 165. Everyone can you put, if you can just put some hearts in the chat for Jeff's mum, because, you know, she likes, she drops by all the time, obviously. And I think Madonna as well. Madonna might be coming by a bit later. Savvy's a fucking idiot too when it comes to that shit. You know, she'll just pick something up and like Christy tends to do the same thing. She's sitting in there and go, yes, it is. I saw it. And it's like, no, you fucking didn't. You're just saying that shit. Yeah. See, I'm too far behind. Fucking, I said something funny and I don't even know what it was now. That's right. I don't know. It's all this shit. It's like, who else? He did that to someone else, didn't he? Oh, fucking James Domain, making these fucking stupid accusations that he had to go through all of these pictures of my kids to get to this picture of me. Therefore, he's a fucking pedophile. I'm not saying that he's a pedophile, but that's the kind of thing that a pedophile would do. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I still get shit in the ears. Like people just say, "What are you fucking doing? Why aren't you talking to me?" You know, which is a fair comment. You know, if I'm on here and I see my phone ringing and it's the kids, I'm thinking, I really shouldn't be on YouTube right now. I should be talking to my bloody kids. You know, I bet FCC has got NTF's photos. I bet you fucking any money on that. I reckon if someone offers, if we offer NTF $20, because I think she's pretty cheap. I think she'd, for $20 she'd throw FCC under the bus. Vlad, can I advise you, mate? Don't speak to Serena. I don't think that's a good thing to be doing. Vlad's got the coffee going. Is Lala up, or is she still she's still snoring in that sweet sort of way? Let's fuck that guy off. I want stupid. Well, temperature's starting to warm up here, which is nice. It's going to be, I think, about 16 Celsius today. I'll do my, I'll pretend to do this calculation in my head into Fahrenheit. It's around about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. That's kind of nice. 61. And there's a bit of sun. The cloud's pretty high and a bit thin, which is nice. The ground's starting to dry out and thaw. So hopefully this crappy winter is gone. Yeah, I think Christy's still got a notebook. She has a notebook because it's got all the dog recipes in there as well. So she needs to keep that. Dog. Who said that? Was it Bobby Joe the other night? Catos or whatever. Mexican food. It was kind of funny. Lala's on snooze, is she? I'll give her another 15 minutes, then Vlad, and then go and take that breakfast in. You can picture Vlad, can't you, with Lala's breakfast on a tray with a bloody rose and shit every morning. He's been doing it ever since they got fucking together. Just that sickeningly nice couple that shouldn't really exist. I wonder if they're like that in real life. I bet they probably fight like fucking cat and dog as soon as they get off the internet and on the YouTube personas and what they're really like behind the scenes. Minutes? What are minutes? Serena, if you keep one-upping me like that on anything, whether it's weather or comedy or eclipses or whatever, you're going to have to go on a lap. It's like you guys talking about how warm it is, but you don't realize that there's people out there freezing to death in RVs around that country of yours that need help. They need the warmer temperatures. Yeah, I think we're starting to get the picture now. We're starting to get the picture. Oh, excuse me. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if Lala is just another one of Vladimir's alts. Oh, Vlad, you're such a good guy. Oh, I know I am. Thanks, Lara. Lala. Love you too, babe. Love you, Vlad. Love you, Lala. Love you, Vlad. See what I mean? I think it's Vlad talking to himself. Philly Jisha, El Presidente. Shouldn't you be in bed, sleeping? And I missed the start of your presidential campaign. Is it president of the YouTube universe or president, as in for the whole states? Yeah, and this is probably what's going on with that. Is Vlad is actually gay and he's trying to get Wog. He's trying to suck Wog in because Lala pretends to like Wog because let's face it, no fucker could really like Wog, or certainly no woman. I think it's all starting to make sense. I think it's all making sense now. Sponsor. President of the United States. Cap is right. I'm sponsored by Liquid 4 now. Best electrolyte around. Buy and vote. Nice. Nice. Fucking look, Vlad's just laughing it off. He's running around the house trying to find his other device so he can come back on with Lala to confirm his fucking lies. It's like when you have when there's a ventriloquist, you got Vlad sitting there with his Lala blue doll on his knee. That's really the way that this works out. The campaign never sleeps. Well, that's good to know. We'll give you a plug. We'll leave that up there for you. Oh, excuse me. Okay, just talk amongst yourselves a minute. I'm going to put the kettle on and make a cup of tea. Hang on, Serena. I think you mean I don't have my own Lala doll. Bill Powell's got a Lala doll. We've seen it. It's not as classy as Vlad's Lala doll. It's just Bill Powell's is just a blow up one with fucking duct tape all over it, fill in the leaks, if you know what I mean. Hey, Jilly, so if I get myself extradited, can I go for vice president? Would that work? Or will you pardon me if I get convicted of calling Jeff's scamming brother a scammer? So I've got to be careful what I say here, don't I? Because I'm behind too much on what happened last night. Allegiances could have changed with Bill going live and Ed going live and PHI doing another live. The whole dynamic of the community could be shifted, and I might be saying shit which puts me squarely into a bad pocket. Um, See, I don't know. I don't know, Jill. Are you acceptable now in this community, or what's the story there? Hey, maybe that's a gig for Laura. You could have the foreheads, the forehead in chief, and the vice forehead, an all women ticket. Jilly and Laura. That could be interesting. And I like that term, forehead in chief. Yeah, pick that up there, Vlad. I think that's where you were going with that. I mean, someone else has probably said it before, but well, this is good. See, this is the link is pinned because I'm a very talented YouTuber and I pin the links, Rob J. Um, Fortune. Yeah, that's pretty funny too. Really. And I missed did fucking Tommy have a bloody chit chat yesterday and excuse me, tell everyone what a fucking 13-year-old girl I was again. That was a bit dodgy. Or has he fucking calmed down? Yeah, it could. I think, Joe, you're absolutely right. The problem is that the story moves on so fucking quickly. I don't know how many hours I invest in this shit. You know, it's more than I should. And for fuck's sake, I can't keep up. No, that's good. This is got to be. I'm going to probably got the only channel where I'm watching numbers, waiting for them to go down because that means people are going to sleep. Um, they sort of drop off and then they start coming back up again. But when they come back up again, I know that that's the time that I should fuck off and then someone else over there can go live for the morning session. John the Merc. Is that John the John or who's that? Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're going to have to. I had a couple of. Does anyone know who John the Merc is? Is that Aussie John? I had some arseholes trying to porn bomb me the other day. That's why I'm being a little bit cautious. Yeah, we're dropping off, which is good. We're down to 32. We're up at about 40 for a little while. So I just talk and people get bored and then they fuck off, which is good. Vlad reckons it's wake up time. 3.5 hours. I hate that when it's like that, Cap, and you know damn well that you're going to fall asleep like an hour before you have to get up. Very droll. Who holds the ashes? Tim Tam. No, Tim Tam's over here, mate. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Keeps getting fucking voted off, and then they have somebody gets injured, so they keep bringing him back again. All right, I've got the code word from
How
John.
do you not know that fucking term? You can't be up here. You can't be up here saying you want to run for president, man. If Denise gets winds of that, you're fucked.
I saw I saw you were being accused of a few things in the last couple of days over there.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, she's out of control, mate. She's on to us, but I don't know what we're going to do. We have to change the plan. Oh, she fucking hates you just as much.
Does she?
Yeah.
I can't be going through her stuff. If you hear her mention it, send me a fucking link so I can have a look at it.
Oh, if you see my name, she mentions you pretty much every time.
She?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yeah, we're together. We're a team.
It's a Cap blowjobs himself to sleep. Like something like that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not everybody can make that claim. That's not bad.
It's it's pretty impressive. The golden ticket. Jeff's found a golden ticket. Yeah. Yeah, funny the old Jeff situation, isn't it?
What's funny about it? What's happening?
Just that he just keeps coming
back. Won't go away.
People start supporting him again. Yeah. It's like, he's really a good guy. He just says all this bullshit and lies out of his ass because he's a bit insecure, really. He wants people. That's all right then. Just keep fucking lying away, Jeff, and inventing bullshit.
People need to ask themselves, would they do it in real life? And I bet the answer is no, so don't do it on here. That's how you treat it.
He would, mate. I think maybe that's why he gets away with it.
No, I mean, would you let him? Yeah, would people treat him the same?
Yeah. Would you tolerate that behaviour in real life as well?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Good. See, now we got, excuse me, this is where FM's here now. So, FM, you got to take over, mate. This is a NATO partnership here. You can't have the bloody Australians carrying the American bloody Americans again.
Just like every war.
Exactly. It's like you got to learn to support yourself, you guys, if you can't sleep. Yeah, it's the foreign panel. I should put subtitles on. Do they have subtitles on this? You're fucking funny with me. Have to look at that.
Until you had to start explaining it to everyone. And then it's like, oh, fuck, it was funny.
Yeah. It'd be interesting to see what they come up with, what the subtitles come up with.
Probably just everything will be cunt. Everything will say cunt.
Yeah, cunt.
Yeah.
I think, Joe's right on this as well. It's like he just fucking embellishes stuff that doesn't need embellishing. But now I think his mum's getting out and about a bit more, and hopefully his dad will start watching, and his sister. I think he's got a sister or his ex-wife, and Brian will probably start watching now because I know Brian's a fan of, particularly of this channel. Yeah, belt loops. I think belt loop. You asked that question, Drone. If you look at the background that belt loop has on, he's a fucking. He's a cop at a fucking hospital, a loony hospital. I think.
nice.
If I'm right.
Where is
But
that?
not,
We need to send Denise there.
well, he's a cop. But when you see him with his background on, when he shows himself on camera, he's sort of got his fake uniform on, and he's obviously in front of some sort of green screen because behind him is a fucking cop car. So you can tell he's not quite, at the level that he really wants to be. So he's still a bit of a pretender too. So I can see why him and Jeff sort of tolerate each other.
Oh yeah, because Jeff's a veteran, isn't he? Veteran of something.
I mean, he's explained that hundreds of times,
okay.
John.
My bad.
Hundreds of times that it was just a slip that just happened to happen on Veterans Day.
Yeah, to slip something else out, cunt. Jesus.
Yeah. He didn't mean that he was. Oh my God! He didn't mean that he was a war veteran. He meant that he served his country as a peace officer, as is very, very common, particularly. Exactly. I make mistakes.
Thanks for your service, Jeff.
Yeah. And I just happened to make that mistake on Veterans fucking Day, which is about services.
Interesting.
So I can understand why people misinterpreted what I said, but I didn't mean anything by it.
No.
Now Jeff's going to take that, and Jeff would clip that and run with that and see. So see, Telly understands.
He gets it. He gets me.
He gets it. Yeah, he gets it. Yeah, I mean, Ben seems like a nice sort of guy as well, but I don't know. Vlad, I don't know what's going on there. Well, that's it. I mean, you can have a veteran car, can't you, really? You've heard that term. Veterans Day is where you go out in your old car, Vlad. Why do I have to explain this over and over and over to you people? It's just getting embarrassing. There's my mate Shift. Hey Shifty, did you see what's pinned at the top of the page? All by myself. Look, Vlad's trying. Vlad thinks he's fucking teaching me something. He's got his Lala blue doll sitting on his knee, feeding her, coffee out of a little pretend play cup. We worked him out this morning. I'm not sure whether you heard that. He's got a wife that's always popping up on here, and they're all always, friendly and lovey-dovey. But we worked out that it's just Vlad on two devices with his imaginary wife. Because no one's got a relationship. No one has a relationship like that.
Love's real, Tilly. Don't give up.
See, look how much he's got this bloody thing down.
Love's real. Love is real, Tilly. Don't give up. Don't give up.
Tea for the Lala doll.
Oh my gosh, Telly, you're so fancy. You figured it out.
Yeah, I had that pinned up there before I had 3 comments in here. I'll have you know.
Oh my gosh, you are such a professional. Look at you. My oh my.
The word YouTube God has been thrown around, I'll have you know.
I mean, I did see that scribbled in the ladies' room.
Phone number, it said call here for a good time.
Yeah, it said that too. It definitely did. I saw a little doodle. Looking good, Telly. Looking good.
No.
Just call me Big Boy.
That's what it said.
It's not what it said in the men's room.
Objects
Now,
in the mirror appear. Go on.
Appear bigger than they are. Yeah. That's funny.
it's smaller, isn't it?
Well,
My
whatever you
mirror's
want it to be.
smaller. Jeez, get it right. I guess this isn't becoming a habit. I was just over at somewhere else, and there was all these orphans that were looking for a bloody place to chat again. So I sort of go live for an hour. I'm not sure how long it's been. Telly forget.
Yeah, I don't know. Why are you putting so many restrictions
an
on
hour.
things?
Yeah, so many.
It's
been an hour, so you should go.
Why are you being a gatekeeper? What the F?
Oh, because then it's bloody, it's time for you guys to take over. So you got
why are you
FM
doing
on the
that?
East Coast. So he's getting out of bed, so he can
passing the torch. What the
exactly? That's the term I'm looking for. Thanks, passing the torch.
That's messed up, dude.
Why is that? I think it's good to. Do you want to take it?
We're getting comfortable. You know what I mean? I just got here. I'm taking my shoes off, getting settled, getting cozy.
Well, actually, I mean, I've got to watch the ratio too. It's I can't get any more than 2 Australians to 1 American.
But now you're doing math? Now I'm mad at you.
It's more of a guideline, not a rule.
This is a learning stream. Shift. We try to make it educational and because that puts people to sleep.
Okay. All right. Fine. Well.
So what are you up to tonight? Shift?
Trouble, mostly.
Just hanging around.
As per usual. Yeah, just
looking for a pond to swim in.
Yeah, that's what I'm up to. Just trying to get wet.
Oh no! Stop it.
I gotta check it out. Yeah, yeah, that's all right. It's not a kid's thing.
What? Superman? I gotta survive. Shit.
You do you. I'm not complaining. Fuck. No complaints here.
And Kelly's gonna stay live streaming for another 3 hours and 47 minutes. He's just confirmed in the private chat. He signed in blood.
No, excuse me, definitely not. I've got adult things to do as well at some point.
He's got nothing to do. He's confirmed.
You did kind of say you were there alone. That's why you came on. What have you got to do?
He's got nothing to do. Oh, he just wrote in the private chat that he's going to stay for at least 5 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you, Telly. We appreciate your service.
Well, that's not going to happen, mate. I'm just watching now, so I've got it's 1 minute over my bloody scheduled departure time.
No, change the title. False advertisement.
Well,
rude.
Yeah, for an hour. I did. Okay, I'll read that.
Change the title, Telly. We demanded. The people have spoken.
The people demanded.
Yeah. The people.
What people? The people, Telly. Stop asking questions.
Yeah, you're asking too many questions. You're making us nervous.
This huge channel, I think you mean Ask the Person. I don't think
whatever.
Not many people watching.
2 is still people. And we're at 3.
They count. The they, Telly. The they.
The they, them. You're telling me your pronouns now, are you, Shift?
It's an educational channel. Dang.
If everyone was a they, them in here, I'd have so many more people watching, wouldn't I? If every person was a they, them, that would mean there were at least
they're just watching incognito because you're so scary. You're just very intimidating and stuff. I think it's your gray circle with that big old T. So scary.
Yeah. That's all right. Are you giving me moist is
the
Avatar
word.
advice. Avatar advice.
Yeah. Normally I charge for avatar advice, but for you, free. You're welcome.
Being a
Yeah,
student,
you are very welcome.
I sort of generally don't take advice from people who did their education in Nimbin.
Rude. Wow. Fighting words. My oh my! For someone
But you
who's
got to give it to someone who went all the way to Nimbin to study. Pretty good.
I mean, I learned all sorts of things. I studied waterfalls and the sky, and I looked at a leaf. I looked at a leaf for like 5 hours straight.
Yeah.
I looked at shoelaces a lot.
Myself.
Mushrooms and herbs of sorts. That was my specialty. Yeah. Allegedly, of course. Moving on.
Yeah. So there's my theory that Vlad is after Wiggy with his fake Lala character, and he's trying to reel him in now. He's catfishing.
Oh, catfishing.
Meow.
Yeah.
Purr.
Right.
Yeah, his advice is, bitch, go in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. I've heard that monologue before.
So there we go.
Let's be honest.
Let's crack another mystery of the YouTube universe. The Vlad Lala Wog triangle. Actually, his real name is Wong, W-O-N-G, Wong. He's a Chinese plant, an infiltrator.
A wog in Australia is like a European. It's like a slang name for like
Wong.
Greek or Italian. I know, but it says wog. It doesn't say Wong.
Yeah, okay.
Can you read?
Is that some sort? Is that a joke? Like, you know, you're an American in the kitchen, but everybody in the bathroom is European or something like that?
No, it's exactly what I said it was. It's the slang word for Greek, Italian, wog, like a European.
I think that went right over his head shift.
Yeah, probably. I told it wrong. Whatever.
I think you did.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I did.
Toilet, European.
Toilet humor.
Oh, you said that way wrong. Then I would have got that. I did. Right.
Dang it. Here, let me. I'll tell a different joke. So, I'm a Spanish magician. Okay, a Spanish-speaking magician. Okay, so I do this famous magic trick where I disappear. I go on stage and I'm like at the end of the show, and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna do my disappearing act. And so I go out there and I'm like, on the count of 3, I'm going to disappear. And then I'm like, you know, uno, dos, poof. And then I'm gone without a trace.
Oh,
that
was the joke.
Try the chicken.
I'm still waiting. I missed it, didn't I? Damn it.
Yeah.
The joke is that 3 is... Okay. If I have to explain it, it's not that funny anymore.
Which means that my joke worked if you got to explain it.
Right.
Yeah. No, very funny. You are very funny.
I
like you.
Pay him, Kelly. Pay him.
Pay the guy.
What am I paying him in? Fish food?
I don't know.
Yep.
Aussie dollars. Okay, we'll do that. Shift it. Come here and add a little bit of.
What's on the line?
I've got to be careful. I've got to be careful here, don't I? A little bit of, I don't know, dad joke comedy to the line, which is.
You got me on hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, Jesus.
Tell me a fish joke just for the halibut.
There isn't that many. There isn't that many. How often do you use the hook, line, and sinker joke?
I mean, that joke is just a red herring. I tell it. Yeah.
And Shiv, thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. Really nice to hear from you.
How damn dare. How damn dare.
Yeah,
I'm staying here for at least.
Just,
Aw. That was harsh. That was so
Oh,
harsh.
you did. You can't. That's horrible.
Oh, he is a cunt. Yeah, exactly. With a capital C and a capital T, a jerk.
Indeed. I mean, you can't say things like that around here.
What?
It was said. It was said.
Oh, really?
No, I've knocked her off a game now. That's never happened to her before. I'm guessing.
What?
Have you ever been slammed down into the basement like that before?
Oh my gosh, so many times? Are you kidding me?
Oh my
gosh.
my thing. It's like, what
Oh
are you
my
talking
gosh, so much.
Wow.
Frequently is the term. Yeah.
Frequently.
Yeah.
So your fish jokes make one hell of a splash. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Fuck that.
Okay, talk amongst yourselves. I gotta finish making my cup of tea. You're in charge, okay?
You can't make tea and talk at the same time. Are you for real?
No, fucking no.
Come on,
You
dude.
can't multitask.
You're really falling behind, dude. You're leaving me deal with Denise. You're fucking nowhere to be seen when she's calling me a fucking pedo.
Well, I'm just bored. That's all.
Oh my word! Oh my gosh! Oh jeez.
I've only got an attention span of about an hour. That's why.
Yeah, it's getting pretty boring.
Well, why don't
to be honest, that routine.
Go get your cuppa and change the title, and we'll figure out what to do for the next 47 hours. All right, Superman. What's crack locking, sir?
2 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, you got that much to say?
Oh my gosh, so much to talk about. Let's start in 1927. It was sunny. It was a Thursday. Ah, what a time.
Good times.
Yeah. I don't know.
I watched that Batman thing, that musical thing.
Oh my gosh. What was your favorite part?
Good. It's pretty good. To be honest, I don't really know. I didn't really.
Did you like the "Fuck You" song? That was my favorite one.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Did you like? Yeah. Did you like the candy villain?
The guy, yeah. It's like he was talking about a new villain, and he thought they need a new one, and then they kind of invented him in the moment, and then he turns up. Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Okay, so how did you feel? Did you think that it was appropriate that Aquaman was not involved in the water supply situation? Were you offended that Aquaman was not called to task?
No, I don't know what he would have done. What would he have done?
I don't know. I thought that would be fucked up to include Aquaman because, like, that's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, that's where he resides, I suppose. So why include it? You know what I mean?
What is he? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they brought all these other ones in though for like a minute, like fucking Green Lantern, fucking Flash even turns up in the end.
Yeah,
weird.
And kind of a rogue Spider-Man too. I'm not gonna body shame him, but
yeah. I'm pretty sure that might have been Alfred under there. Just saying.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. There were like 42 different Alfreds.
Yeah, the different Alfreds. Yeah, and he just didn't have a clue. It's funny. Yeah, the whole theme is like most of them are like orphan boys.
Yeah, that made me a little bit uncomfortable. I didn't realize that Robin had been like adopted. Also, didn't know his name was Dick.
Yeah, Dick Grayson. Yeah.
Also, this is also making me a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, is what it is.
We need a scrolling trigger warning or something.
Why?
Can you sprinkle?
Grayson or
Can you
Dick? Which
sprinkle?
part's triggering?
Can you sprinkle an allegedly on there, Vladimir, or something? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something
But I
different. I
guess
can't believe how old it was, and I haven't heard of it before, though.
right.
Yeah.
I feel like I should find that podcast that claimed that it didn't exist. Feels like that's a bit of slander. Kind of fucked up. So what's this? What's your dream, Vladimir? What are you trying to do? What's this whole? What's your dream? What's your vision here? What's happening?
What do you think about when you're alone at night? It's like,
Is this your sitcom you're trying to? Is this your elevator pitch? What's happening? Let me pitch to you something, Vladimir. I'm thinking like something with like vampires with like amnesia or something. They don't know what they do in the middle of the night. They just like wake up like covered in blood, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
they don't care anyway.
They're
It
just
doesn't really
confused
matter. It doesn't
and
really
hungry for flesh and shit. But like they're vegan and shit during the day. They're like
vegan vampires. Oh no!
Like during the day, they're like, but they're like sensitive to they're like SPF like 5,000 million or whatever. They're like they don't understand. They're just confused all the time. And then the sun sets and they're just like ravenous.
You're almost describing trans people. I don't know what you're describing here, but it's very strange.
Oh my, allegedly.
Allegedly in Minecraft.
I think we're thinking of very different sitcoms, sir.
Yeah, we are.
You're doing the spin-off?
Mine's more reality based.
For cable television, mine's for the people, the people.
Nothing but the people.
Yeah. So
I changed the title.
Oh. What'd you change it to?
I'll fucking read it.
I don't know. It's very long and wordy.
That's so much effort that I have to do. I have to like go to YouTube, go to your channel. Why don't you just read it to me, sir?
Okay, it's a fake Lala Blue. Lala Blue should be an Vlad alt. So that won't mean anything to you.
Well, it doesn't mean anything to anyone. It's not really good English at all.
No, it's not. It was kind of hard. It's kind of hard. But these people have stupid names. It's like, it's not my fault. They call themselves Lala. It's like, how can you make that sound like normal English?
I get your point. It's like Americans pretending that they're not from England as well in the beginning. It's like it all started from there. You guys didn't just appear out of nowhere and own America, the land. It's very strange.
Sorry, mate, I'm not listening. I'm walking and chewing gum. I'm trying to find someone that
I'll
mod.
Spit the gum out then.
Mate, now I've got to get up and walk across the room and get my cup of tea again.
No, he doesn't spit. He swallows. I read that in the bathroom.
You're right. I did read it in the men's one as well.
Yeah. He's a champion.
That also was on the men's bath.
Yeah, PH. Sammy, if you're listening, just drop a comment, mate, and I'll fix that.
No argument from him. All right. That's confirmation. Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, I still noticed that too. But look, okay. Maybe it's this reality that.
The East Coast girls the West Coast. Is it the East Coast girls are hip or the West Coast girls are hip?
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Should be in the kitchen.
I don't know, but I know that you like something you party like it's 1999. I know that for sure. Educational channel.
That was So now I'm doing the mod thing. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
See, I'm fucking hopeless at this. How are we doing for time? Is bloody FM? Are you going to go live? What's the story here? I'm sick of carrying you, Americans.
The story, Morning Glory.
That's it. That's it. So you're a line there, bloody. Half of them haven't been asleep, and the other half are just trying to wake up. It's like the what do they call it?
Confusion.
The something hours.
The witching hours.
The witching hours, the fucking dog hours or something. It's not the meth hours. I know they call them those, but excuse me. Yeah.
Bless you, maybe. I'm not sure.
Okay, you see this Lala character that's coming here now? This is supposedly Vlad's wife. And you see how she's talking to this other guy called Wiggy. He's actually called Wog. It would be or Wong. It'd be nice if they just used one.
Wog or Wong. I think
But
they
they
know how
don't.
to spell it.
But what the LARP is that Vlad is really just a single guy, and he's invented this wife called Lala Blue, and they're just so cute to each other in chat. It's obviously fake.
No, you just don't believe in love anymore, Telly. Love is real, mate. You need to.
You're calling me a cynic. It's just can't be fucking real. Nobody's got a relationship like that. So it's obvious that, you know, he's faking it, that he's got this bloody perfect wife and and he's, you know, a perfect guy with this perfect wife sort of thing.
Well, we need to talk, right? You got to get some shit off this.
And then we talk about conspiracy theories. And then there's the reason, and I'll tell you, here's the motive behind it. The motive is because Vlad wants to hook up with this guy, Wog.
This guy.
Or Wiki. Who's this guy? It's like, I mean, how do you get a name like CMGA, the public watchdog, and he's called Wog or Wiggy?
Mm.
You know? Yeah.
It raises questions, I'll have to admit.
Wong. So there's something going on between those three. It's obviously two of them are Vlad's alts. I don't know who this Wog guy is. I hear he hasn't even got a car. I mean, who doesn't have a car?
Wow, you're kind of making Denise sound like she's right about you, bro. What's going on?
I'm going to write a book.
Fuck.
Yeah, so here you go. See, this is Vlad's fake wife, fake Lala, saying that I want Wiggy to live with us, which is really just Vlad saying to him, you know, by himself, I want Wiggy to live with me.
You want to get Wiggy with it? No.
Wiggy Woggy.
Maybe Wiggy's a good cook. But then she doesn't have to
Fucking Wiggy's hope. He can't do fucking anything.
no? Okay.
You can't even walk and chew gum. Who the fuck are you to be judging?
Right.
Yeah. Who pinned that comment? Who pinned that bloody link at the top of this bloody chat?
You know what? Touche. You know what? Three. Good for you. Good for you.
Three. Come on.
Damn. Really? Really? Is that you just
educational channel?
That attitude, are you? It's like, okay. Now there's plenty of people that can go live now. Well, go live.
No, you're not getting out of this. No, I'm on the case now. I'm on the case.
I've got to get rid of these two somehow. Why don't you go? Have you got a channel?
Are you talking about me, cunt? As in getting rid of these two? Am I one of the two?
Am I one of the two? I was about to e-bond with you. I was about to be like, fuck this Lala Wiggy fucking triangle of fucking Bermuda Triangle of bullshit. I was about to fucking get all up on this with you. But now I think that you're a fraud. Fuck this noise.
Don't worry, I'm questioning it too right now, piece of shit.
I love this. I love doing this. Just
yeah, I bet you do.
I like that. That's kind of good. Nothing like shutting a fish up. Oh, now she's sulking. She's jumped herself.
You've done it. I don't know if that's someone you want to make an enemy of, right?
She's booted herself now. Come back, fish. We need you. Oh, please. No, Chef, please come back.
That's right. Beg, bitch. Beg. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
I'm glad you get the sarcasm. Nice. No, but seriously, folks, I've got to go and try.
You have to poop. You have to poop. Is that what's going on? You just backed up a little bit. You got to ditch us for the loo.
If you really want to know, I've got to finish fixing my car.
Wow, you're rubbing that in the face of all the car lists? Damn,
Yeah.
you're heartless.
Yeah, people too,
Ouch.
dude.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Kryptonite.
car
Ouch.
shaming you. I'm
Yeah,
car
well,
shaming you.
I get
with
the
a fucking
point. I'm out.
car that doesn't work.
You
No.
really got to work on those fucking people skills, dude. Come on.
Dang.
Fuck these two up.
Yeah, I'm out of here.
You're
See you
driving
later.
people nuts.
Don't go.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be mean.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for coming up. Love your shift. Thank you. John, same to you, mate.
Yeah, see
But,
you,
you know, these guys are waking up now.
it's a good job filling in the time.
We provided the community service that I think was sorely needed for the
No need to
insomnia.
thank for our service. You're welcome.
The people that are working night shifts around the place and looking after old peoples and quiet, scary, big buildings.
Yeah.
And I think
You're
it's
right.
good that we've solved this triangle. She's sensitive, isn't she, this one? It's like, jeez.
Yeah.
Anytime, Shifty. All righty.
See you, dude.
See you, Johnny. Thanks for coming by. Everybody else, thank you. Always fun. And somebody go live now. Lady J's here now. We're going to have to keep going for another 2 hours. Somebody needs to go live. FM. You used to, what FM? You used to go live every morning at about this time, didn't you? Nobody? Anybody? All right. Later, everyone. Thanks for dropping by. Talk to you soon.